Okay, y'all, I just finished watching Cherry, and this is my review. So, first thing first, so good, amazing, okay? I've been watching reviews for this movie for like a week straight, because I've been so hyped for this movie, And I gotta say, it lived up to the hype. I had right to be so excited about it for like the last month, okay? And yeah, the reviews say it's not that great, but my 100% true review, it is good. Very good, okay? It was good, it was emotional, it was intense. I like that, like, get that intense going, So good, okay? And Tom Holland, cutie, okay? But, like, him with glasses? Yes. Glasses make, like, a person, like, 20 times cuter. There's just no... It's just science. Okay, but, like, besides how cute and amazing Tom Holland is in this movie, it was really good. Like, usually when, like, a book goes to a movie, there's, like, certain scenes in the book that you're like, I wish they included this in the movie. It was, like, the opposite way around. Like, there was scenes in the movie that weren't in the book, and I was like, you know what? This works really well, and, like, I wish I could have read about this. And, like, yeah. And all of the parts are really good. Like, there's, like, 5 or 6 parts, I don't know. But, like, all of them, amazing. Because I gotta say, in the book, like, the war part, it dragged on a little bit. Like, mad respect for our soldiers. Like, it takes a lot of courage and bravery to do that, and I admire them. But, like, in the book, he just kept talking about how boring the war is, and it was. I was just waiting for that part to be over in the book. But in the movie, it does it, like, really well. Like, it keeps you on your toes, There were a couple of, like, funny scenes from the book for the war that weren't in the movie that I'm like, that would have been nice to add. But it was, like, really good. Didn't drag on. Even basic training, it was, like, funny. Like, everyone kept saying in the reviews, basic training was the best. And I was like, well, I don't like the war stuff, so I'm not gonna like it. But it was good. And yeah, it's, like, really intense. Like, it's got some, like, scenes. Like, there was, like I said, no spoilers. But there was one part, like, in the war part, where, like, even I was like, and I've, like, watched CSI since I was, like, 5. But, it was good. I loved, like, the scenes. They really had something to them. And one thing about the book, it did just show something. It wouldn't, like, go into detail. It just kind of glanced over it, which I didn't like. So I found the movie, it also did the same thing, but there were parts that were, like, more in-depth. And I like that, because I like to get, like, the whole feeling for the scene, right? Not just, well, yeah, did drugs, So it was good. It was good. And, like, Tom Holland and Sierra Bravo as, like, Cherry and Emily, okay? In the book, it was, like, toxic, okay? In the movie, it's, like, kind of cute. It's still toxic, but, like, not as toxic, which is good. But, yeah, they were cute. It took me forever to realize what Sierra Bravo was from, because I was like, I know this bitch, where's this bitch from? And I, like, couldn't figure it out, and then I realized it was Big Time Rush, and I'm like, oh, that's why, because I hated Big Time Rush as a kid. Yeah, one of the reasons I was so, like, hyped for Cherry to come out is because I felt there was, like, a lot of similarities between Cherry and my book, and that is the case, like, especially the writing style in the book, like, it's kind of like how I do Nick's writing style already, like, just, like, kind of stating things, not going into detail like that, whereas Maya's more, like, the opposite. She's very, like, detail. But anyway, enough of my book. Yes, it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad it was so long. I've heard people, like, complain, like, because it's, like, almost 2.5 hours. But you know what? I like that. I liked how we had, like, an in-depth look at, like, each individual part. That was good. Tom Holland's cute. I said that. He's very cute. But yes, it's a really good movie. I highly recommend. Although, like I said, it is, like, pretty heavy. It's got some triggering scenes, like, I mean, like my book. But, yeah, so if you don't like, heavy drug, blood, intestine stuff, I I wouldn't recommend, but if you don't mind that, and if you're like me and you've watched Criminal Minds since you were like 5, then yes, amazing movie. Please watch. So good. I like the way it like goes, you know, like Tom Holland's just like voice as a character, amazing. Oh, I also heard like a lot of people like complaining about the like first person narrative, you know, breaking the fourth wall, and I was like, oh, I like that, it'll be fine, right? And most of the time it's good, like he kind of has to explain some stuff or else you don't really get a feel for the scene, and I like that. But there's one scene, okay, no spoilers, but like at the beginning, he's just like describing what he's wearing as he's walking into the bank, right? But the thing is, we can see him, okay? You don't need to tell us like blue hoodie, baseball cap, I got a scarf, okay? Oh, and the ending, okay, still spoiler-free. I'm just, like, gonna be very generic here. I gotta say, I like the ending in the movie a lot better than the book, because the book's kind of, like, there's no climax. I felt like it was just, like, the same. Whereas in the movie, you know, it gets, like, I wouldn't say intense, but, like, not intense. Like, it's just different, and it ended with a different ending. Like, it was really different from the book. And I like that a lot better, because I wanted to see things get, you know, heat up. And, yeah, so, I think I'm done. Maybe not. But in conclusion, really good movie. Highly recommend. Love Tom Holland. You know, this has inspired me to go and write more in my book. I have 23,000 words on my Google Doc right now for my story. But yes. Thank you for, like, anyone who actually watched, like, all of those stories. Like, I went back and I looked and I'm like, this is a lot. Like, y'all aren't gonna listen to this. But if you did, my sincere thank yous. That just shows how passionate I am about this movie, okay? It's really good. Really good. And, yes, thank you guys. I realized my shirt looks weird the whole time. I'm sorry, it's baggy. Also, I've been at a bad angle. Should have done like, hi guys, so, the movie Cherry. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys. Love you, appreciate you. Watch Cherry. Also, I don't know why I sound so congested the whole time. Sorry, y'all.